So I have Mr. Poilievre with me, leader of Conservative Party of Canada and our official opposition leader. Mr. Poilievre, welcome to Parvasi Media Group.
Oh, so great to be with you, and happy holidays and Merry Christmas to all your listeners.
Merry Christmas to you as well and your family, all of your colleagues. Okay, so Mr. Trudeau, we know that has lost confidence of most of his MPs, but the biggest blow to his political career was when his number two in the cabinet, our finance minister, Chrystia Freeland, has resigned. So there is a chaos, there is a confusion, there is a uncertainty in the political system in our country. How you see that?
Well, it is a costly, chaotic clown show after 9 years of the NDP Liberals. Here you have the Prime Minister's own finance minister saying that he is irresponsible, that he's wasting billions of dollars on costly gimmicks, and all of this while Canadians can't afford to eat, heat, and house themselves with his carbon tax and doubling housing costs. Now we have tariff threats, and all that we have in this government is weakness, chaos, confusion. It's totally out of control, and that's why we need an axe the tax election so that Canadians can choose a common sense conservative government that will put Canadians first.
Mr. Trudeau is under pressure right now to resign. Every day we are seeing new developments. When do you see the next election in Canada in near future?
Well, we need it now. Unfortunately, Jagmeet Singh has sold out Canadians again and voted to keep Justin Trudeau in power. And that's why we're stuck with this chaotic, costly clown show that threatens our future. We need an axe the tax election today so that Canadians can elect a government that will, as I said, axe the tax, build the homes, fix the budget, and stop the crime. And those are the jobs that need to be done. We got to stop focusing on the dramas of Trudeau, Freeland, carbon tax, Carney, and Jagmeet Singh. Instead, focus on the real-life dramas playing out in the families across our country.
Okay, Mr. Poilievre, newly elected president of U.S., Mr. Donald Trump, is humiliating us almost every day now, saying that Canada should be 51st state of U.S. and saying Prime Minister Trudeau as governor of Canada. If elected Prime Minister of Canada, how you are going to deal with this?
With strength. We need to put Canada first. To begin with, I will state here and now and forever that Canada will never be the 51st state of the United States. Rather, we will be, as we always have been, an independent, proud people and sovereign country. We will continue to be the best friend of the United States, which is the greatest economic and military superpower in the history of the world. The president has raised some concerns. Let's start with border and military. He is right that we need to reinforce our border to stop the drugs, human trafficking, and illegal immigration. And we will, with drones, helicopters, surveillance, and more boots on the ground. We need to rebuild our military to secure the Arctic and to protect North America against intercontinental ballistic missiles, terrorists, and Chinese and Russian infiltration. On the trade surplus, yes, we do have a trade surplus with America entirely because we are selling our oil and gas at a massive discount to the Americans that is almost like $100 billion donation to the U.S. economy. And we're doing that not because we're nice, but because stupid, woke politicians, fanatical environmental activists, and bureaucratic gatekeepers have blocked Canadians from building refineries, pipelines, and LNG plants that would allow us to transport and transform those goods here at home and sell them off to the world market. When I'm Prime Minister, I will unleash energy production and refining in this country so that we will bring that production back to Canada. And we will once again be an independent, strong, rich country. And I say to the President, I know you want to put America first. I will put Canada first. The good news is our countries share common interests and values, so both countries can win. Let's lock arms together to make Americans and Canadians richer, safer, and stronger.
Okay, Mr. Poilievre, we have the largest ever deficit in the budget. Now we can see the kind of rise in crime. You are always, every day you are talking about that, tweeting about that. Our immigration system is almost at the collapse. So people are asking me, when I told that I will be interviewing you, they said, we want more detailed plan from Mr. Poilievre, if he can give us how he's going to deal with all these biggest challenges we are ever facing.
Well, it's a good question because last year's deficit by Trudeau, Freeland, and the NDP is bigger than any deficit any other government has ever run in our entire history. And Trudeau he's doubled our debt. He's had more debt than all prior prime ministers combined. So we're in a big mess. My plan is to slash bureaucracy, consultants, foreign aid, corporate welfare, and bring down the deficit, inflation, interest rates, and income taxes. We need to cut government. And we also need to bring in a dollar-for-dollar law that requires that ministers and bureaucrats find at least $1 of savings for each new dollar of spending. And so that's what I'm going to do to fix the budget that Justin Trudeau has broken.
Okay, it's Christmas time, it's probably time to celebrate, but we know that people are not able to pay their mortgages. There is a large, huge, burden on our food banks. So we don't see smiles on the faces, but still it's a Christmas time. It's time to get together as a family, celebrate. What is your message at this time for the Canadians?
I know that it's a terrible time in Canada. People have never seen things so bad. Crime is raging on our streets after Trudeau and the NDP passed catch and release laws. Jobs are being lost because of the carbon tax driving up costs on businesses and families. Our borders, our immigration system, and our money is broken. But there is hope. We can fix the country. We can take back control of our lives as Canadians with a new common sense conservative government. We can axe the tax, build the homes, fix the budget, and stop the crime. We can restore the promise that anyone from anywhere can do anything, that hard work gets you a powerful paycheck and pension that buys affordable food, gas, and homes in safe neighborhoods. Now, let's bring it home.
Okay, Mr. Poilievre, thank you so much. You have happy holidays. You also need a break. And definitely we will talk once again in the new year. So till then, thank you so much for sparing this time with us. And any message you want to give at the end, we will welcome.
Yes, Merry Christmas to everybody. Let's get to work. Let's get a blue seal so our immigrant doctors, nurses, engineers can take a test, prove they're qualified, get to work in their professions, making more money. Let's get a direct flight to Amritsar to shorten travel times. Let's stop the chaos in our country and bring home the nation that we knew and the nation that we still love. Thank you very much to everyone. Merry Christmas and
Merry
Happy New Year.
Christmas, Happy New Year. Thank you so much.